If I say to you this was written in 1814 by Francis Scott Key, what comes to mind? If you've said the Star Spangled Banner, then you got it correct. Now, this next video is about a young lady who sung the Star Spangled Banner. Let's check this video out.
All right, bear with me because I'm still very shooken up and emotional, and Anyways, I just got home from singing the national anthem in Spanish at the Dodgers game, and it is the official Star Spangled Banner in Spanish. You can Google it. I'll just read it to you really quick, but it was officially commissioned in 1945 by the U.S. State Department as a part of President Franklin Roosevelt's Good Neighbor policy to foster a better relationship with Latin America. Because of this, I didn't think I would be met with any sort of no, especially because we're in LA and with everything happening. And I've sang the national anthem many times in my life, but there was today out of all days, I could not. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just could not believe when she walked in and told me no. But I just felt like I needed to do it. Para mi gente. For anyone who's been following me for a while, you know, everything I do is out of love, good energy out of love, and I'm proud of myself for doing that today. Because my parents are immigrants, and they've been citizens my whole life at this point. They got documented really early, but I just can't imagine them being ripped away from me. Even at this age, let alone a little kid. What are we doing? Anyways, sorry. This is a whole different side of me that y'all never see, but thank you for all the sweet messages. I love you guys so much. Safe to say I'm never allowed in that stadium ever again, but I love you guys so much. I love you guys.
I don't know who's listening, so I'm gonna try to be really respectful. But I gotta be honest. To me, that was the most disrespectful thing that anybody could have done. Okay? The national anthem, first of all, this is an American country. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the United States, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a melting pot. Yes, it may seem like the United Nations because there's so many nations that make up this great state. However, nevertheless, mm-hmm. It's an American country. So we have to respect rules and regulations. Why is everybody having such a hard time respecting rules and regulations? Mm-hmm. Everybody just wants to be so lawless. Let me tell you something. If this young lady had pulled what she did in another country, mm-hmm. she would have been in so much trouble. She probably would have faced jail time. She could have. Some countries are that serious that they will kill you on the spot. There's, and I can't remember. I don't think she mentioned it in this video. But nevertheless, in another video, she did mention, she was told before singing the national anthem not to sing it in Espanol, not to sing it in Spanish.
Well, I thought she got permission.
So why would you turn around and then sing it in Spanish? When in Rome, do what the Romans do. Okay, that was disrespectful to say the least. And she got a couple comments from different celebrities, and some celebrities were time and place, and other celebrities was you did your thing, and that's so bold-faced of you to do it, but they're patting her on the back. I can't believe anybody in their right mind would honestly go along with what she did, because once again, that is disrespectful. You can't be. No.
Did she sing it in English first?
No, she didn't.
Well, yeah.
This is not, we're, like I said, we're multicultural ourselves. Okay? So this is not to take away from anybody. But on the same token, this is not a Spanish country, nor is it a French country, nor is it a Dutch country. You gotta respect the rules of the land, according to where you live. Point blank, period. It's not up to you to make a decision as to what you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, and how you feel like doing it.
Correct.
That's no. I'm totally against it. I understand she's saying that her family's from DR or whatever, and she can't anticipate even at her age, she can't anticipate her parents being ripped away from her.
Yeah.
But she has to understand,
Her
once
actions
again,
could
it has to do with
too.
illegal immigrants. A lot of us do not have a problem with immigrants.
Right.
Immigrants is not the problem. Let me tell you something. Immigrants been here before immigrants been here. Immigrants has always been here.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so it's not a situation as far as this, that, and the third. In fact, Europeans were immigrants when they showed up here, right?
Correct.
And the Native Americans were here first, and so on and so forth. We were all immigrants at some point. If you're not Native American, at some point you were an immigrant.
Correct.
But at the end of the day, people keep bringing up old stuff that has nothing to do with now. You know what I'm saying? Now we live according to the land of the law. So anything else outside of that is irrelevant. There's different things set in place for all of us to follow instruction. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. If everybody's doing what they want to do, then what would be the point of having any law put in place? Right? Like,
it's agreed that
and
there should be
thing,
structure and the organization.
And to be honest with you, another thing is she's lucky that the officials, right, at the stadium, or security rather, they didn't just go and yank her ass off the field. They didn't. They allowed her to finish the damn song. They allow her to finish, and she, like I said, it pisses me off when she keeps referring to the fact that families are being ripped away. Families are being ripped away once again for the trillionth time. For those in the back, of people who came here illegally. Jesus Christ. For people that came here illegally, or for people who committed crimes. I don't know how many other times or how many other ways we could possibly say this. So yes, if you came here illegally, if you commit a crime and you're in a restaurant and somebody go and they pull you out the restaurant while you're having a family dinner, there's repercussions to every action. You don't want to get ripped away from your family? Then come to America legally. And that's just what it is. It's just like, for instance, you could go to any country. They all have laws that you have to follow, and you have to check in legally. If you want to go live in Ethiopia, you got to check in legally. You want to go live in Guadeloupe, you got to check in legally. It's the same thing.
Correct.
But anyway, let me know what you think of this video. Do you think we're making a big deal out of nothing? Do you think they're making a big deal out of nothing? As far as, should she be able to sing the national anthem in Spanish and not be, basically taunted because of it? Let us know what you think.